I decided to rank every MyCourt in NBA 2K history. Just like most features in 2K today, MyCourts just aren't what they used to be. Starting off with the first MyCourt ever introduced, we have the NBA 2K16 MyCourt. While many 2K fans might get nostalgic and automatically put this court in the A or S tier, I'm gonna rank this MyCourt in the B tier. These rankings will be based on 3 different features the perfect MyCourt must have. The first one is customization. There's nothing worse than joining a friend and they have the same exact MyCourt as you. It's important to have enough customization so players can express themselves. The second feature the perfect MyCourt must have is a nice chill spot. While this might get overlooked after grinding in the park and playing my career games, it's important to have a spot to chill at. And last but not least, the overall feel and nostalgia the MyCourt gives off. As you'll see in this video, each MyCourt has a different feel to it. Some feel like a high-class penthouse, while others feel more like a low-key shack in the middle of the woods. As for the MyCourt in NBA 2K16, this court offers customization on almost every aspect of the court, from the rims on the basket to the balls you use to dribble. The overall atmosphere is nothing special, but what more can you really expect? It seems like a decent sized building that an NBA rookie could afford. Nothing fancy, but it gets the job done. Where this court really loses a lot of points is the chill spot though. There's really just 2 couches, a TV, no real decorations. You can tell 2K didn't try to make this area look good at all, and for that I feel like this court can't get anything higher than a B tier. Next we have the Jordan MyCourt. After playing enough My Career games, Jordan himself contacts you and gifts you a MyCourt. This is a really cool and thoughtful feature 2K added to the game. I could only imagine the joy the first person to unlock this court felt. As you can tell from just a glance, this MyCourt is beautiful. This MyCourt also has a really nice chill spot, definitely way better than the starter court. Honestly, if you didn't have this court, in my opinion, you can't consider yourself an OG 2K player. Despite the lack of customization, I'm still gonna rank this court in the S tier, strictly based on how legendary it is. Next we have NBA 2K17. This game featured 3 different MyCourts you could unlock. Let's start off with the starter MyCourt that everybody gets. This MyCourt looks more like a garage turned into a basketball court. There's really nothing fancy about this MyCourt. It comes with a pool table, an arcade, and a bar. The chill spot at this MyCourt is basic as well, just a basic couch and a TV. The customizations on this court are decent, and if you get creative, you can make the court look a little better. But despite being another nostalgic MyCourt, this MyCourt is going to rank pretty low on the list. I want to say F tier, but since it's nostalgic, I'm gonna give it the respect and bump it up to D tier. But honestly, I really wouldn't want this court, especially compared to the ones that are coming up. Once I unlocked the other courts, I never really caught myself coming back to this court. While it is nostalgic, I do think it deserves the D tier. The next MyCourt location we have is known as the Lodge. This MyCourt has a real cozy vibe to it, like it's somewhere hidden deep in the middle of the woods. The chill spot is just as basic as the starter court, and there's really not too much customization, but I really can't be mad at it because 2K went above and beyond by adding extra MyCourts. I honestly don't remember what the story was behind how you got this court. I think it had something to do with you going to an event with a soccer player and he gave it to you as a gift. I just remember not too many players having this court, so you might not even remember it. It's definitely head and shoulders above the starter MyCourt, but not better than the one that's coming up. It's right in the middle, so I think this court will fit perfectly in the C tier. Next we have by far the best MyCourt in 2K17, and debatably the best MyCourt of all time, the High Rise court. This MyCourt is a penthouse with a basketball court slapped in the middle of it. It's the perfect penthouse for an NBA player. This court has an arcade area, a place to sit and watch TV, a whole bar area, a kitchen, gym area, a good view of the city. I feel like this MyCourt was definitely worth grinding for. Unfortunately, I feel like 2K would never put this much effort and detail into such a small part of the game, especially because it didn't cost anything to get these MyCourts. All you had to do was grind My Career and you could get these MyCourts for free. As you could probably tell, this court is definitely going to get either A or S tier. I'm not really sure which one I'm going to decide. I can see the argument for S tier, but when you really look at it, is this really better than the Jordan MyCourt? I think A is a good spot for it. Let me know what you think about that in the comments. I was going to say S tier, but I do think the Jordan MyCourt is a step above this one. But nonetheless, shout out to the 2K devs for not being lazy and adding 3 different MyCourts in one 2K. And mind you, you got these from just grinding. You didn't have to pay a single dollar, no VC or anything. Because for the next 3 years, 2K got so lazy to the point where they didn't upgrade the MyCourt for 3 years. Being a $1 billion basketball game, making hundreds of $1 million per year, and not taking the time to update the MyCourt your My Player practices on is one of the laziest things I've ever seen from a group of developers. Every dev to work at 2K during this time should be ashamed of themselves. Unfortunately, from NBA 2K18, 19, and 20, they copied and pasted the exact same MyCourt. But honestly, this court isn't terrible, but it's definitely not good enough to have for 3 years straight. The customizations were decent. You were able to get a ball machine to get your rebounds, or an actual playable basketball arcade game. The only problem is you had to be a ridiculously high rep and put thousands of hours into the game to unlock these. But in my opinion, these definitely weren't worth grinding for, but they were included, so I have to give them some credit. The chill spot in this court is just a classic 2K couch and a TV setup with some recliners in the middle of the floor. Really nothing too exciting. The overall atmosphere of this MyCourt isn't terrible. I mean, it is a decent apartment. I wouldn't mind living here in real life, but as an NBA player in a simulation game, I would kind of expect more. Overall, I'm gonna rank this court in the C tier. I can't say it's horrible, but it's definitely not up there with the OGs. We're skipping all the way to NBA 2K21, where the MyCourt was reintroduced as the Beach Life MyCourt. Just from the outside alone, this MyCourt has to have the best curbside view out of all the MyCourts so far. But once you walk in, I'm not even gonna hype it up. It's kind of underwhelming. The inside of this MyCourt is definitely an upgrade from the last 3 MyCourt duplicates, but nothing too crazy. This court has a calm little chill spot, but also in this game, you got an upgraded version of this court for hitting Superstar 3, but it's really just a remodel of the first one. The main upgrades of this court are the chill spot is a little better, and you get a mini basketball hoop to shoot on. I feel bad for whoever grinded all the way to Superstar 3 for this. It's a solid upgrade, but it's almost like they needed another reward, so they made the first one worse and offered this one as a reward for hitting Superstar 3. Despite the upgrade, I'm still gonna rank both of these MyCourts together in the B tier. The outside definitely carried the ranking. If it wasn't as nice on the outside, I definitely would have ranked it lower, but the outside definitely gave it a boost. Next, we have NBA 2K21 Next Gen. In the Next Gen version of the game, 2K decided to go away from MyCourts and introduce the Gatorade facility. The Gatorade facility basically allowed you to rent out your own personal MyCourt. Honestly, I don't think this was a terrible idea for 2K. I definitely prefer the traditional MyCourt. An idea I have to make the Gatorade facility better would be to allow players to play against randoms at the Gatorade facility. Make the Gatorade facility a place where you could play like 1-on-1 or 5-on-5 games, but just make it low stakes so it doesn't impact your record. Even though the Gatorade facility technically isn't a MyCourt, I'm still gonna rank it. It definitely doesn't allow any customization or chill spots. I'm gonna rank it in the C tier. I think most players would agree with this. Next, we have NBA 2K22 Current Gen. This My Player experience takes place on a cruise ship, and as you can see, there's a court built into the ship just for you. The customizations on this court are pretty basic, just the regular net, backboard, rim, and wall customization, but you can make this place look pretty cool. I guess the chill spot would be the dining room table. I don't love it, I don't hate it, but I see the vision. This MyCourt was definitely a cool idea. I definitely can't be mad at it. Nothing jaw-dropping, but I can't complain. I kind of wish I could put it between A and B tier, but for now, I'm gonna put it in the top of B, especially for it being a cruise ship. It's pretty cool. Also in NBA 2K22 Current Gen, they gave us the ability to upgrade to the Executive Penthouse, and just off first glance, this is already a S tier MyCourt. And to be honest, I'd probably put this court above the Jordan MyCourt. I feel like this MyCourt has a GTA style to it. It has separate rooms, an arcade basketball hoop, a nice looking kitchen, a sit down area, a bedroom. It's definitely my personal favorite on the list so far. I'm definitely putting this court in the S tier, even above the Jordan MyCourt. Next, we have NBA 2K22 Next Gen. As you can see, this is our My Player's apartment. It's not technically a MyCourt, but it's pretty cool they added something like this. It's pretty small and you can't customize it, but I do like how it makes it feel a little more immersive. It's cool to have a real looking apartment, but it is pretty small. Fortunately, 2K22 Next Gen didn't include an actual MyCourt, and once again, you have to use the Gatorade facility MyCourts on Next Gen. This seems kind of backwards to me. The Next Gen version should include a MyCourt, and the current gen version should have to use the rental courts. But let me know what you guys think about this. Do you prefer the MyCourts or the rental courts? Overall, I'm gonna rank this apartment in the D tier. It's a pretty forgettable place. I don't think many people look back on this apartment, but I could be wrong. Next, we have NBA 2K23 Current Gen. This MyCourt has a nice open concept. It has a real classy and rich vibe to it. The chill spot is definitely an upgrade from the standard couch back in the 2K18 days. The court customization is nothing special, but this MyCourt does look fancy. This court definitely isn't touching the Executive Penthouse from 2K22 Current Gen, but I do think it's on par with the starter MyCourt one from 2K22 Current Gen, so I'm gonna rank this one in the B tier as well. Unfortunately, 2K23 Current Gen didn't feature a MyCourt, and once again, only the Gatorade facility, which still seems kind of backwards to me, and we're not gonna rank the Gatorade facility again. So next we have NBA 2K24 Current Gen. I guess 2K was going for a futuristic style with this MyCourt, but I'm really not a fan of it. I think this is gonna be the first MyCourt to take the F tier spot. There's really no customization that could fix this court. I couldn't see myself chilling at anywhere in this court. This court, I'm definitely gonna have to put this court in the F tier. Once again, just like in 2K23, 2K24 Next Gen didn't include a MyCourt either. So next up, we have NBA 2K25 Current Gen. I didn't even know 2K25 Current Gen had a separate MyCourt before I made this video. But why is this one low-key better than the 2K25 Next Gen MyCourt? I'll honestly never understand why 2K continues to make quote-unquote current gen. And no disrespect disrespect to people who still play current gen, but I feel like they should just put that time and effort into the new game. I don't know. Let me know how you feel about that, but I don't think they should still be making current gen. But I mean, look at this MyCourt compared to 2K25 next gen MyCourt, and tell me next gen MyCourt is better. Overall, I'm gonna rank NBA 2K25 current gen in the B tier, and I'm gonna rank NBA 2K25 next gen right below it in the C tier. I don't understand why they put more effort into the MyCourt on the older console. If they're gonna put the MyCourt in the game, they should at least put like real effort into it. But nonetheless, if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more videos just like this, hit the like button and subscribe. It really